It's Nikki D. So, here I am with no makeup for a reason. Well, not really for a reason. I was kind of just not wearing any makeup, and then I read the email, and I was like, I'm not going to put any makeup on. Which I never put makeup on, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, I don't think I've worn makeup in any of these videos. But anyway, how you doing? So we got an email from a subscriber asking how long did it take us to transition and not feel like drag queens, and yeah, how to avoid feeling like a drag queen, um, and how long did it take to become comfortable with transition. Well, I knew I wanted to transition by the early age of 19. By the middle of the year, I had started transitioning. And at 21, I became comfortable with transitioning. And I'm going to tell you why. I had a lot of friends around me that were trans. And I love all my friends, but they were not the kind of girls that I wanted to be. They were very different from how I saw myself being as a woman. The kind of woman that they were was not the kind of woman that I wanted to be. That's not putting down the kind of woman that they are at all. That's just saying that we're different kind of girls. Um, they so that was, what kind of the holdup was for me. And also, in my previous life, I was pretty attractive. So I didn't want to go from being attractive to being very unattractive. So I was kind of worried about that as well. Um, and then I saw a certain diva who, if you watch my channel, you know who she is. And she inspired me. I said, honey, if I can be half as pretty as she is, then I'm doing something well. Anyway, um, and seeing that, seeing her, we like went to her MySpace and all this other stuff and saw how she lived and saw how normal her life appeared in photographs. And I was like, you know what? Then this is for me. This is what I want to do. And then I started transitioning. And for me, transitioning was just this long, awkward time of getting things going, getting what I wanted to going. And I felt like I never felt like a drag queen because I knew that's not what I wanted to be. Um, I wasn't good at eyeshadow at first. That was my big hurdle to overcome, was how to do eyeshadow. Um, but as a matter of fact, okay, ignore my house. I'm cleaning. I stopped to make this video. But these were my holy grail of makeup. I used this Dream Matte Mousse by CoverGirl and Coco #3. First makeup I ever bought. This is brand new. I still use it from time to time. It's not an everyday makeup. I use actually a Bobbi Brown makeup nowadays. But this is really, really good stuff. Um, yeah, I loved it. And then my CoverGirl Lash Blast. Da 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 da. Lifesaver. Love this stuff. Um, and those were my holy grail of makeup. That and the eyeliner, and I was out the door. So, um, I really invested in learning how to do my makeup. Um, and I also, in my mind, I had like I said, I had a type of girl that I wanted to be. And I really wanted to make sure that that personified itself on the outside as well as on the inside. And so there's this uncomfortable stage that I went through because the outside didn't match the inside at all. And so, like for instance, I was wearing wigs, and not just wigs, but party caps. Like, like they weren't lace fronts, they were just wigs. And I was like, some people could walk by and tell that I was wearing a wig, and that bothered me. That bothered me to my core. So I had to invest in lace fronts. And so that's what I did, as you can see. Um, and I have many lace fronts. This is not my only one, but you know what I mean? Um, and then, so I invested in lace fronts so that people couldn't tell that my hair wasn't necessarily mine. I did a lot of things to mask the artificiality of my world. And, um, and it worked for me. And I got caught up in this delusion that this artificiality was reality. And this is another reason why I could not continue to be comfortable in myself. Um, by the time I turned 21, I had been homeless due to extraordinary circumstances. But I had been homeless. Oh, my hair looked like I'm homeless right now. How you doing? But I had been homeless, and it kind of forced me out into the world in a way that I hadn't been before, and kind of forced me to really get comfortable with myself because I was out there. Some people clocked me, some people didn't clock me, some people, there were times where I was forced to have to clock myself. There were so many situations that I had to deal with that, I couldn't walk around with this humongous insecurity because I was becoming a liability to myself and to the people around me because I had to whoop this bitch's ass, y'all. She was she was trying to clock a bitch, and so I'm fighting her, and I'm thinking to myself, why am I fighting this? It didn't really make sense to me, but it was because she had clocked me, and I had to identify with my, or I had to, realize that being trans at that time was an insecurity of mine that I had to deal with. And so I dealt with it. I became really comfortable with it, and I became comfortable in being and identifying female. And there's a very subtle difference between transitioning and identifying female. And all those years, I had just been transitioning. I had just been in the process of, I got to get this, I got to get that, I got to get silicone inserts, I got to get a lace front, I got to get the best makeup. I can't just use, Maybelline Matte Mousse. This isn't just good enough anymore. I have to get my eyebrows done. I have to get, lashes. I have to get this. I have to get that. It was never about identifying female, but being the ultimate female, about being the best, about getting the best outfit, about getting the cutest shoes, about doing this, about being flashy on the inside and hollow on the inside. Flashy on the outside and hollow on the inside. I think I said that right. Anyway, um, and so when it came time to actually identify female, it was this huge moment of relief, of acceptance. And fortunately, at that time, I had developed skills in hair, I had developed skills in makeup, and in smelling good, and in looking good, and in, being appeasing to all the senses. And now I'm developing the inside as well. And so, and so there was just this huge period of time where I was working on me, and I was becoming, oh, what is the word I'm looking for? Whole. I was becoming whole. I was becoming um, that girl that I had envisioned myself to be, more so completely. More so to the point now where I could walk down the street in a tuxedo in men's clothing and feel like a woman. I don't feel like a man anymore. There's nothing about me that I really feel as masculine, as manly. And that's, I've gotten to this comfortable place. So yes, going through right now, you are going to feel this uncomfortability. You're going to feel like you're not matching up to this woman that you want to be, that you see yourself being, but just know that you're going to get there. That the turbulence that you feel now, the pain that you feel today, that I want to be here, but I'm here. I want to be at this point, but I'm stuck at this point right now. It's not going to hinder you forever. You're going to move past it. And keeping that in mind, oh, my screensaver came on. That means I'm talking a lot. But keeping that in mind, you can persevere forward through whatever ugly outfit your mom has that she wants you to wear, or whatever, makeup fiasco that you're going through, or whatever. Um, yeah. I mean, it's not, none of it's forever. None of it's, you know, ultimately you grow up into the person, to the woman, the beautiful woman that you want to be. To the point where I'm sitting here on YouTube in front of the whole world, no makeup on. I almost didn't wear a wig, but I thought no makeup and no wig, that's you doing a lot, Nikki D. Come on. Come on now. You going kind of far. Let's let's give them something to talk about. Anyway, you guys, this is Nikki D. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you listen to what I'm saying and take time to develop yourself inside and out.